So hum. So hum. Greetings, celestial earth angelics of the 144. Happy Beltane. May 1st. Mayday, Mayday. Beltane, the bright fire. This is the connection to the fire burning within, through the heart center, the threefold flame. And as we transition through this powerful gateway of May into the 5-5 portal, the fifth dimensional energies, higher dimensional waves of plasma light are flowing in. The last 24 hours we got massive blasts of white light showing up on the Schumann charts. We had the power of 63 hertz magnitude and the power of 77, the sacred 77, coming in, the seventh dimensional energy, pulling us up through the vortex, the sacred spiral into 5D, through our sacred heart center. And through this Beltane gateway, we had another day of a massive influx of 5D higher dimensional plasma waves flowing into Mother Gaia, activating Terra Nova and all her children. This activation coming from the great central sun, 9 Hunab Ku. With these great resonances, we had a powerful activation on the Ring of Fire, many activations. Yesterday with the powerful activation in Japan of a 6.8 magnitude earthquake. This is new Lemuria rising up. Keep riding these photonic waves into the ocean of consciousness of the new earth, of eternal bliss consciousness whole. Mother Gaia has something very special, a very special gift for humanity. Through the 5-5 portal and into Mother's Day, 5-9, next Sunday, something sacred this way comes. And also again today, being the first day of the month, we had multiple dropouts on Patreon. If you're part of our Patreon team and you still want to support our work, if you could do us a favor and make sure that the payment went through this month. Many people dropped out again. This happens every month. It's a glitch in the website, in their software. So if you could do us a favor and please check to see if your payment went through. We appreciate all of you that are still supporting us in this work and helping us to bring these transmissions to the world every day. If you'd like to support our work and mission, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/prime disclosure. Over the last 24 hours, we had 90 activations, M1.5 or greater earthquakes on Pachamama. This is very low number compared to what's been coming in, so this is another calming energy as these higher waves come in. All the portals are open, all the gateways fully open and activated. We're just rising up through these waves, these higher dimensional pulses. This is the pulsating light, this is the resonance, the frequency, the sound of the Great Spirit. Om Mani Padme Hum. The most powerful earthquake in the last 24 hours, 5.4 on the Ring of Fire, new Lemurian energy, Vanuatu. Earlier today in Panama, 5.1, Colombia, South America, most northern point in South America. Colombia on the coast, the Caribbean Sea with a 4.5 activation, Indonesia 4.6, South Shetland Islands, the trunk of Ganesh, the happy elephant of Antarctica, with a 4.3, then the 5.4 Vanuatu, south of Fiji Islands, 4.4 Divine 44, the 8.8 of the Lyran Nation, very deep, 567 kilometers, 567. Haines, Alaska, and the Crown, Lemuria 3.4, Philippines, Divine Masculine, New Atlantis Energy 5.1, another activation in Haines, Alaska 4.7, and we had a 4.7 in Papua New Guinea. Both of these on the Ring of Fire, just opposite of each other across the Pacific Ocean, like a perfect diagonal line. So it's the 11-11 gateway portal between these two activations, with the heart of Lemuria in the middle. The Hawaiian Islands. In Chico, California, we had a 3.0. Sicily, Italy, 4.0. Morocco and the Sacred Portal, Africa, This is one of the most northern points of the continent of Africa, the foothills of the Atlas Mountains. The 4.3 activation, New Zealand 5.2, Dominican Republic 33.5 magnitude, 73 kilometers depth, 37 into the 73, heaven on earth. And another activation, Dominican Republic 3.6. So the divine feminine, the divine masculine coming together, merging into the Hieros Gamos of the Shakti and Shiva activations. Now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon's at 20 degrees, 58 minutes Capricorn. Sun is at 11 degrees, 59 minutes Taurus. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 12 degrees Taurus. A young couple walk down Main Street, window shopping. Current Sabian symbol for the moon at 22 degrees Capricorn. A general accepting defeat gracefully, from astrologyweekly.com. My sacred Condor, pull a card for you from the deck, Forest of Enchantment Tarot from Lunea Weatherstone. The card she pulled for you today is Weaver of Challenges. Very powerful card. Okay. The Weaver of Challenges makes your quest harder, not necessarily from malice, though don't rule that out. More likely it is for your own growth, or to prove your worth. She sets a puzzle or task that requires your wits and intelligence rather than brute force. Like the wall of magical thorns she raises to block your way, the White Raven is her closest advisor, offering her the kind of detached objectivity she appreciates. She speaks her mind and provides needed clarity, often saying things others fear to say. She is fearless. If this card does not represent a particular person, it can signify a cynicism about personal relationships, a barrier being raised against you, or a time when uncomfortable truths need to be spoken. Character traits: intelligent, sharp, quick-witted, cool, discerning, witty, powerful, very powerful, brilliant, shrewd, attention to detail, self-esteem, discipline. Shadow traits: cold, emotionally withdrawn, overly critical, sarcastic, touchy, unhappiness disguised as aloofness, bitter grief. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith. Weekend energies are here, Schumann resonance showing its colors. This weekend is going to be a giant energetically. Things are happening that we've been waiting for, really big things. This week, working with clients, I have seen things in their paths that I have never witnessed before. Every client's higher self this week has clearly shared that the time of change is coming. You are changing after June, that you will step into your power and remember who you are. That time is almost here. All the amazing work you have been doing and these energies are allowing that change. You are the catalyst for this change. Your vibrational frequency is causing all of this. You are a gift from Most High. Embrace this wonderful time of change. It's the unique time of the in-between, where magic and manifesting live as one. Anything you can truly see and feel you can create in your world. It's all happening, Divine Ones. From agirlintheuniverse.com. And from Isis Channelings. May 1st, Beltane, Festival of Abundance, Fertility, Passion, and Pleasure. May 1st is the calendar Beltane. Beltane Gateway, April 26th through May 4th. For the Northern Hemisphere, when the veils between our world and the nature spirits and fairies are the thinnest. Elementals are powerful at this time, bringing an abundance of fertility and prosperity for the earth and us. There is an explosion of life, growth, fertility, and colors. It's the time of union, sacred marriage of the May Queen and the Oak King, the time of passion, sexuality, sensuality, joy, and pleasure. Summer has arrived with heat and passion in tow. Many are now turning a corner with respect to completion of karmic contracts, which then further clears the pathways for bringing a host of dreams, hopes, and ideas into action. This facilitates new opportunities for growth, abundance, prosperity, and bliss. Also opens a new pathway for higher unions of spirit and matter, heaven and earth, take place so that we may align more actively with our purpose and service. It's a time for self-love and self-care, a time to actively choose to align with one's highest path of choices, actions, and that which gives us pleasure. For too long, denial of pleasure, sensuality, and sexuality have been made sacrosanct by patriarchal conditionings. It It's now time to release the excess baggage of guilt and shame associated with it, reclaim and reconnect once again with our womb power, its magical powers of healing and creation. Beltane is the celebration of passion and sexuality, not just a means of new growth, creation, and manifestation, but also as a means of transcendence that arises from deep bliss and pleasure of sacred union within and without, and light and grace and joy. Be the change you want to see. Sake Na from IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. And from here in the Moon Astrology, Beltane greetings from the ancient isles. Beltane is a fire festival. The word Beltane originates from the Celtic god Bel, meaning the bright one, and the Gaelic word Tien, meaning fire. Together they make bright fire, or goodly fire, and traditionally bonfires were lit to honor the sun and encourage the support of Bel and the sun's light to nurture the emerging future harvest and protect the community. Together, Flora, the May Queen, and the May King, the Green Man, symbols of the sacred marriage, or Hieros Gamos, the union of earth and sky. This is the night of the greenwood marriage. It's about sexuality and sensuality, passion, vitality, and joy, and about conception, a brilliant moment in the wheel of the year to fertilize new ideas, hopes, and dreams. From here in the moonastrology.co.uk. From Forever Conscious, Intuitive Astrology Forecast, May 2021. May is one of the most pivotal months of 2021. It brings an ultra-potent and rare blood moon eclipse, the opening of the Pleiades portal, and the shift of Jupiter into Pisces for the first time in 12 years. All of this energy makes May a potentially challenging month, but it's worth remembering that all challenges come with their rewards. Eclipses, especially a blood moon eclipse, can often be intense and bring sudden endings or disruption to our lives. They can also stir our emotions and make us feel extra sensitive. I have not experienced a blood moon eclipse since 2019, but it's likely that we're going to feel this energy strongly. This eclipse is also linked to a cycle we have been working with since early 2020, as there are many layers to navigate with it. While eclipses can be potent, they do help us to level up and take a quantum leap forward on our path. Whatever falls away, as hard as it may be, is always a catalyst for our soul growth, even if it doesn't feel like it at the time. Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, moving into Pisces this month, is also a huge shift. Jupiter represents abundance and can shine a light, expanding our gifts and talents. In fact, if you are a Pisces sun or Pisces rising, this is considered a very lucky omen. If you have either your sun or rising in a water sign, you will also benefit from this energy. Here is your wrap-up of the astrology for May 2021. May 3rd, Mercury enters Gemini. Mercury enters its ruling sign of Gemini. This is a harmonious energy as Mercury loves to be in Gemini. Communication should flow with effortless ease. Mercury will go retrograde later in the month. It's best to make headway now on any new projects you wish to get off the ground, or on any challenging conversations that need to be had. May 5th, 555 Day. 2021 is a number 5 year in numerology, making the 5th day of the 5th month extra special. 555 is a magical numerology code, an angel number that represents creativity and finding your joy. 555 is also a sign of change and that your life is getting ready to elevate to the next level. Use the energies of this day to enhance your creativity and to welcome any new inspirations or changes that follow. May 8th, Venus enters Gemini. Venus moves out of her ruling sign, Taurus, into the air sign of Gemini. Communication should be favored here, and perhaps we may be feeling more social and chatty than usual. Use this energy to catch up with old friends. May 11th, the new moon in Taurus. The Taurus new moon brings some powerful energies and gets us ready for eclipse season. The energy of this new moon feels like a nice time to retreat, to look after our inner well-being. As Black Moon Lilith is very active on this new moon, it may also bring issues around gender equality to the surface. May 13, Jupiter enters Pisces. Jupiter will enter Pisces until July 28th. Jupiter in Pisces brings fresh energy to work with and may activate and heighten our intuition, imagination. Jupiter in Pisces is known to draw our attention to the mystical and magical. On a personal level, we may also find ourselves revisiting, leveling up on the lessons and gifts that we experienced back in 2010. Jupiter will return to Pisces again in December, where it will remain for most of 2022. May 14th, Mercury enters shadow period. From today, Mercury will begin slowing down as it prepares to enter retrograde at the end of the month. Some people feel the effects of Mercury retrograde most strongly during the shadow period. But remember, Mercury retrograde is nothing to fear. It is actually a powerful time to go back over and reflect on things before moving ahead. Use this time to slow down yourself and to think carefully about your actions and the next steps moving forward. May 17th through the 22nd. Pleiades portal. The Sun aligns with the Pleiades, a cluster of 7 stars that are believed to be home to highly advanced star beings. The wisdom and knowledge from the Pleiades can be beamed into our consciousness at this time with greater ease. On May 20th, the Sun enters Gemini. Gemini season begins with the Sun entering the air sign of the Twins. Gemini is ruled by the element of air, making it a great time to get our thoughts and ideas out on paper and into the world. It is also a season that favors communication, self-expression, and sharpening our mind. On a spiritual level, it's also a good time to check in with your thoughts, ensure they are aligned with expansion rather than limitation. May 23rd, Saturn retrograde. Saturn enters retrograde, giving us a total of 2 major planets in retrograde. As this is Saturn's first retrograde since the Great Conjunction back in December 2020, it is definitely going to be one to watch. You may notice themes of the Great Conjunction manifesting in a deeper and more meaningful way. May 26th, Blood Moon eclipse in Sagittarius. One of the most pivotal cosmic events of May, if not the whole year. The moon will turn a bloodish color as we experience a total lunar eclipse. This is very strong energy and indicates changes are afoot. Something may suddenly exit our lives, or we may receive some important news. Blood moon eclipses are also powerful portals that allow us to make quantum leap into higher states of consciousness. Even though they can bring heavy energy and perhaps even jarring news, it all serves to help the evolution of our soul journey. May 29th, Mercury retrograde. Mercury enters retrograde, giving us a total of 3 major planets in retrograde. Pluto, Saturn, and Mercury. Especially with the recent eclipse energies, time has come to slow down, retreat, and to focus only on things that are in our control. ForeverConscious.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Welcome to Miraculous May. On May 1st, the sun shines its beautiful light on Uranus in the 5th house, the home of fun, pleasure, and romance. This wonderful conjunction heralds in a month of delightful and sudden surprises, unexpected change with a positive twist. This sign from the heavens heralds in a new boost for our planetary liberation. May is the 5th month of the Gregorian year. Number 5 represents movement, forward momentum, change, and transformation leading to freedom through liberation. What is absolutely brilliant is that 2021 is a transformative number 5 year. So we have a double 5-5 code for the whole month of May, getting up to a 10 universal month. The 10 is the manifestation code and denotes great power through leadership and being original and unique. The 10 births new beginnings through great manifestation opportunities. The 10 reduces to 1, so we have the opportunity for new beginnings, a reset and a fresh start through this fantastic, transformative month. Get ready to take a break. We have 1 week, 7 more days, journey through the magical monkey wave spell of reclaiming our divine magic and pure innocence before we commence the Yellow Seed wave spell on May 7th, 2021. Yellow Seed is the cycle of awakening and ripening to our fullest potential. This wave spell is a prelude to the new dream spell year, the year of the yellow electric seed, commencing on July 26th. 2021. Get ready, Wayshowers. You are about to be jet-propelled into your new galactic mission. The Yellow Seed passage brings us through another 10-day galactic activation portal journey of intense energies, giving us a dynamic lifter, super fertilizer for our next rapid growth spurt. Huge growth cycle for humanity is also supported by the Vesic passage that we are embarking on during the month of May. The full moon in May traditionally is when the Buddhists celebrate the return of the Buddha, Christ energy, the planet through the portal opening in the Vesic Valley in the Himalayas. In this day, the global Buddhist community celebrate the life, death, and enlightenment of the Lord Gautama. As the full moon becomes exact, we honor Lord Buddha and welcome his blessing on the earth plane, arising from the heavenly realms, appearing in the Vesic Valley in western Tibet near holy Mount Kailash and Lake Manasarovar, to bless all of humanity with illumination. It is told that Lord Buddha and his light returns to earth once a year on this auspicious day, and together with the great white brotherhood of light, great light pours forth from the Vesic Valley and into the hearts and minds of all mankind, ready to receive this light. The Vesic full moon occurs on May 26, 27th, 2021 in Sagittarius, which is the most expansive moon of good fortune, prosperity, awakening, and justice. This day is renowned as being the most spiritual day of the year, when our planet is flooded with elevated spiritual energies and humanity is blessed. The most miraculous part is that this year we have a very rare occurrence. This Vesic moon is an actual lunar eclipse. As we know, eclipses afford great opportunities to release for transformation, so this eclipse portal will be exceptionally potent for humanity's transformation into the light. A very exciting divine blessing for humanity. In summary, the month of May delivers a 5-5 double liberation code, yellow seed wave spell, new growth cycle, 10-day gap passage, Vesic festival, Buddha's blessing, total lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. What a phenomenal lineup of energies supporting our planetary ascension. Godspeed for our journey into the light. And from Divine Bro Star of the Light, Daniel Scranton, May 2021 energies and what they're about. The 9D Arcturian Council. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have been explaining to our colleagues here in the 9th dimension that we have witnessed humanity and your spiritual evolution since we began taking a greater interest in you. And we have been able to recruit new collectives, new councils, new groups of non-physical beings based on the stories we have been told about you. There are new groups from the Lyran system, the Orion system, the Antarian system, and the Andromedan system, all of whom now are completely enthralled by you. They are very interested in your journeys and in discovering how they can help. So we come together as a sort of super collective and we exchange ideas about what would be of greatest service to you. We are very happy with the injection of new ideas, new energies, new perspectives. We expect to be delivering that to you in your month of May. May 2021 energies will be multicultural. You'll be receiving from all across the galaxy, from beings who now consider you to be a part of the galactic family. We have noticed that what brings up the most compassion in our fellow 9th dimensional collectives is the truth that many of you have never known unconditional love from another human being. Truth makes all of the collectives want to shower you with their unconditional love, and it also inspires them to want to come up with some way of unblocking the hearts of those humans who have never offered unconditional love to themselves. There is something so very satisfying about doing it because you open up more to the truth of who you really are as source energy beings. And as close to source as we exist now, we still enjoy that feeling of sending transmissions of unconditional love to wherever they are needed. We look for opportunities within humankind. We look for those who are most in need, and then we strategize as to how to get to those people and those groups. We are creating realities with all of you. We are co-creating them. We work with your guides. We work with your higher selves. We come up with scenarios that will spark that flame, that eternal flame that burns inside of each and every one of you. It's the part of you that wants to love more than your mind wants to hate. Always there, it just needs someone or something to poke at it with a stick to stoke the flames of the fire. And that's what the May energies will be all about for you. Get ready for a real love fest. We are the Arcturian Council and we have enjoyed connecting with you. From DanielScranton.com. From Divine Bro Star of the Light, Michael Love. The Earth Alliance, Cosmic Light Pulses, Impact Earth. Space Weather Intel Update 5/1/2021, channeled by Michael Love. Great Ones, can you feel these powerful incoming energies? New Earth Alliance intel indicates that Earth's vibrational levels have been rapidly increasing for 3 straight weeks now. Further Earth Alliance data streams show that benevolent light forces have recently stepped up their game in working to assist Earth in its transition into the 5th dimension. The exotic high-frequency light that's been beaming into the planet is pegging the charts of Earth's magnetic field and is being reflected down through the atmosphere and onto the surface at heightened levels. For several weeks now, the planet has been bombarded by wave after wave of powerful, exotic light emanating from the galactic core, central sun. Earth's sun is reacting strongly to these cosmic light waves, and solar activity has now moved into a super heightened phase. How does all of this affect everyday physical life? We can tell you the effects and implications are absolutely astounding. Pleiadian science shows that gamma light rays carry packets of intelligent data which instantaneously rewrites the genetic code, allowing it to operate at more advanced and perfected levels. When we say levels, we mean multidimensional levels. DNA is multidimensional, and so is consciousness. Imagine being aware of existing and functioning in a complex way in multiple realities at the same time. This is where you are headed. When dormant DNA strands are reactivated by high-frequency gamma light, begin to function in very advanced, superintelligent, and divine ways. The same 5th-dimensional gamma light can literally transform a species into an entirely new species in a matter of hours. In the case of Earth, we want you to think of an unconscious 3D human transforming into a superconscious 5D angelic light being, because this is exactly what is happening. The speed at which this evolution takes place is dependent solely on the power level of the gamma light. The Pleiadians are well aware of these gamma light power levels and have been deflecting more and more of this high vibrational light towards the Earth for some time now. Now that the star seeds of Earth are able to hold more light in their layered body systems, be assured that more high-frequency light is being beamed towards the planet. Great One, as you are aware, there is a massive dimensional split occurring on the surface of the Earth right now. Everyone is choosing the timeline they most resonate with, and it is all as it should be. For the ones who are moving further into the 5th-dimensional Earth, incredible new realities, dimensions, and worlds are opening up right before your eyes. We tell you the truth. There is no end to the heavens above the heavens. As you move up through these universal dimensions, no words can describe the absolute awe that you shall experience. This is the 5D bliss state we speak of, where the senses are greatly expanded and one begins to experience states of awe from the high vibe reality being perceived. Right now, these new levels of experience, intelligence, and consciousness are literally rising off the charts for most of the starseeds of planet Earth. We, the Pleiadians, have been here on Earth since the very first day. This wonderful now moment of experience is what we have waited for and dreamed of with you for so long. We are your family of light, and we are close to you even now. We are watching all of this as it unfolds. We are super excited for you because this is where the real magic and wonder of your ascension is to be experienced. I tell you, just a tiny bit higher and you shall see us as we are seen, and you will then exist beside us right here. Dear One, in recent sessions with key Earth Alliance leaders, the main order of business again is planetary ascension symptoms due to the exotic cosmic particles coming into Earth. This weekend, the 4.5 billion starseeds on the surface are reeling again with powerful ascension symptoms. However, for the 3rd week in a row, the majority of ascension symptom reports reflect mostly heightened states of being. Recent Earth Alliance and direct Pleiadian intel shows this transition to mostly positive symptoms occurred for the first time on a planetary scale about 30 Earth days ago. This positive ascension symptom trend is directly correlated to the recent increase in cosmic light levels coming into Earth's atmosphere. The intel further shows this upward positive ascension symptom trend is here to stay and will keep expanding upward with no end in sight. What is happening on Earth is the most grand event in the entire cosmos. What happens here will affect the entire universe in the most profound ways. Stand by for an upcoming planetary data stream directly from the Pleiadians that speaks about this incredible new 5D experience in magnificent detail. Dear light beings, as your vibration increases, you are becoming lighter and you are becoming light. We tell you the truth. You are the light of this world. Breathe in this light deeply now and let it shine like never before. As you soar ever higher, your view is becoming more and more expanded, and we want you to be aware that in reality it is you yourself that is expanding. We can tell you there is nothing but clear skies and smooth sailing ahead. Brace for blinding light and stand by as all DNA in this cosmos is recoded to a higher and more advanced order. Take the best care of yourself as the energy ramps up this weekend, and do all you can do to vibrate high. Now, starseeds of Earth, activate. Let us know below what Ascension symptoms or major life changes you may be experiencing. Godspeed, Michael and the Pleiadians from 5DEarthProject.com. From Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. Power of humanity. You have gathered a wealth of knowledge collectively through your ancestors, your own lifetimes, stored within your DNA, within the crystalline particles of every living being that is the humanity construct. For this is the power of the silent word that lies within and between this dimension, storehouse of infinite potential of the human collective consciousness. Know your history, your lineage is expanding, unleashing the universal power of you. As the technicians of your reality, the white coats of light, know we are observing the collective energetic changes in a higher dimensional space. Never underestimate the collective power of your tribe, the collective power of humanity, expanding and flowing, empowering every living cell within you and every living being, flowering into a beautiful stream of light. Together we are one in unity, sending waves of cosmic love for your day. Love equals unity. Arcturians and Karen Lithica from KarenLithica.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah, Whitehorse, Lua Astrology, Sun in Taurus, semi-sextile, North Node in Gemini, Mercury in Taurus, semi-square Chiron in Aries. Faint light blinks, a signal drawing our attention, but today's energies can manifest as uncertainty. Yes, I see the sign, but is that really what it means? Is it really for me? Am I making this all up in my head? Maybe I should ask the universe for another sign. Mercury's difficult conversation with Chiron means that our insecurities could be to blame. It's time to put yourself back in the driving seat. Trust the signs. Trust your idea or decision. Value yourself enough to think thoughts that inspire rather than deflate. If old wounds hurt, if vulnerabilities come up, soothe yourself by taking a calm and simple approach, one thing at a time. Let security be your guide, but not your master. Leave room for inspiration, flexibility, curiosity. Be willing to investigate new roads if they present themselves. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 138, White Galactic Mirror. Galactic is the name for the number 8, and its keywords are harmony, integrity, and model. The 8th day of a wave spell is all about restoring harmony in our lives. There is a shamanic ideal which is referred to as impeccability. This concept concerns our personal integrity, something that can only be balanced if we are impeccable at all times. We must walk our talk, consider every action or word carefully, and most importantly, never do anything which diminishes your self-respect. Harmony can become out of balance when we feel ashamed of ourselves or allow bad behavior, jealousy, or fear drive our actions. To restore harmony in your life, be proud of your words and actions. Be a model of integrity. Today is White Mirror, which represents reflect, endlessness, and order. The mirror doesn't lie, it simply tells it like it is. The truth not only sets you free, but tells you where you stand. How can you decide what step to take next unless you know where you are now? What you don't know won't hurt you is a big fat lie. Being in the dark about your situation can't possibly be good for you, as it is a number 8 day, and that represents harmony. This suggests that the truth, restore harmony, and therefore being true to yourself today will make you feel surprisingly good. And we have a special transmission from the Harmonic Convergence 2020 through 2028, and the symbolism of the power of the 37, the 73, for yesterday's Kin 137, and the golden angle, a turning point in time and space, and one of the symbolisms of 37 into the 73, heaven on earth, NS1.33.10.27, Kin 137, 7 earth, The golden angle, 137.5 degrees, happens when you break up a circle so that the ratio of the big arc to the little arc is the golden ratio. It's like taking the line definition of the golden ratio and wrapping it into a circle. Green is to red as red is to blue. The resulting angle is the golden angle, and if you do the math, you find that the angle is about equal to 137.5 degrees. The golden angle is very important if you are a plant. If you're a plant, you have leaves spread all around your stem and you want them to soak up as much sun as possible. So when you sprout a new leaf, you don't want it to block your other leaves. You want to set it apart by some angle, but you're a plant, so you don't have a brain, so you want to make it easy on yourself by using the same angle every time you sprout a new leaf. As it turns out, the best way to minimize the overlap of your leaves is to use the golden angle. This angle is of special interest for our research today as it serves as the analog frequency of kin 137, 7 Earth, the number that codes the spirit that dwells at the center, 7, of the Earth, defined by Jose Arguelles as Lord 7 Earth, or Lord Avukti Kab, positioned also on the 7th central mystic column of the Zolkin. The affirmation for kin 137, 7 Earth states, I channel in order to evolve, inspiring synchronicity. I seal the matrix of navigation with the resonant tone of attunement. I am guided by the power of universal water. 7 Earth represents then the heart of the monkey wave spell that started at the heart of the Zolkin matrix 7 days ago. Today is then a perfect opportunity to navigate some of the most relevant synchronicities and fractal harmonic relationships of this frequency through fabric of time and space. Golden angle synchronization at the heart of the Zolkin and the center of the Earth. The numbers 13 and 7 are also perfectly encoded within the Fibonacci spiral, the wave spell structure. How is this? The Fibonacci sequence present in all of nature is also embedded into the wave spell structure. In the progression of the first 13 Fibonacci numbers 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144. We can notice that the number 13 corresponds to the 7th position. This reaffirms the sacred geometrical relationship between 7 and 13 as the basic, elegant, mathematical principle behind the cosmology of time. 4, 7, 7, 13. Astrophysicists have calculated, based on the best available information, that the age of the universe is 13.7 billion years old. Numbers 13, 20, and 7 are the key numbers encoded within the 1320 natural time frequency. 20 minus 13 equals 7, and 20 plus 13 equals 33. The difference between 13 and 20 is 7. 7 is the number of creation, 7 musical notes, 7 colors of the rainbow, 7 days of the week. In sacred geometry, number 7 corresponds to the completion of the first stage of creation, the seed of life, represented by 7 circles. In sacred geometry, number 13 corresponds to the fruit of life, represented by 13 circles. On the Zolkin count, we are currently transiting the 7th central column of the 1320 matrix and just completed the 33rd harmonic, kin 129 through 132, located at the heart of the 260-day matrix. The current 13-day wave spell of the monkey, in 130 through 143, marked the entrance into the mirror half of the Zolkin and also initiated a fractal count with the number 13 at the root that goes from kin 130 to kin 139. Long count, holographic synchronization, 13 Bach tunes, 8 tunes, 8 Yuanals, 13 days. Tomorrow will correspond to kin 138, 8 mirror, which is today of this recording. Also close approximation to the golden angle of 137.5 degrees. Numbers 8 and 13 correspond to the 6th and 7th positions within the Fibonacci spiral. On the ancient Mayan long count, this day will synchronize with vigesimal markers 13.0.8.8.13, the 13 Bactuns of recorded history and the 7 Bactuns of the noosphere. 13 Baktun map of recorded history, 3113 to 2012, was followed by the entrance to a new 260 Khatun fractal matrix containing the 7 Baktuns of the noosphere, 2012 through 4772. Together, these two cycles, 13 Baktuns and 7 Baktuns, create a perfect hologram of 20 Baktuns equivalent to 1 Piktun. On this day, we will complete 2,880,000 days, 1,440,000 times 2, since ground zero of the Maya long count, LC 00000. The completion of the cycle of 20 Baktuns will correspond to long count marker 1.0.0.0.0.0, shifting the vigesimal count one entire level up from 5 positional markers to 6 positional markers. Now seems relevant to remember that after crossing the event horizon, December 21st, 2012, and December 22nd, 2012, we started a whole new Baktun cycle of 144,000 days, the 14th Baktun since the start of the great cycle of history, and also entered a brand new 7,200 day Khatun that is coded by Kin 1, 1 Dragon. This Khatun 1 marks the start of a new 144,000 day Baktun cycle governed by the number 13 and traditional Maya long count. In simple words, number 13 acts as the Baktun bearer of this entire 144,000 day cycle that started on December 22nd, long count marker 13.0.0.0.0.1. Therefore, from 2012 to 2021, we have been making a transition from an entire 144,000 day cycle coded by the number 12 at the root, 13th Baktun, to an entire 144,000 day cycle coded by number 13 at the root, 14th Baktun. This Khatun, coded by Kin 1, started on December 22nd, 2012, on long count marker 13.0.0.0.1 Alpha Gateway, and will come to an end Omega point in 2032-09-07 on long count marker 13.1.0.0.0. This day will correspond to Kind 122 5 Wind, also located on the 7th column of the Zolkin matrix. Kin 140 and 141 also mark the completion of 33 years of the harmonic convergence of 1987 and are fractal analogues of Khatun 140 and Khatun 141, the current 260 Khatun cycle. Khatun 140 marks therefore the completion of the first Piktun cycle of 20 Baktuns of 144,000 days each, long count 1.0.0.0.0.0 in the year 4,772. Today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papa Giorgio, White Galactic Mirror, Kin 138, May 1st, 2021, reflecting endless harmony. 152021 equal 155 equal 110 equal 11 equal 21. New beginnings, leader, original 5, liberation, change, transformation, freedom. 10, manifestation, authority, power. 11, portal, gate, polarity. 2, twins, partner, cooperation. Kin 138 equal 12 equal 3, Holy Trinity, joy, creativity, union. Today is a very powerful, divine, Holy Spirit day. Welcome to May. May is the 5th month of the Gregorian year. The number 5 represents movement, forward momentum, change, and transformation, leading to freedom through liberation. We have 1 week, 7 more days journey through the magical monkey wave spell of reclaiming our divine magic and pure innocence. Before we embark on the yellow seed wave spell of May 7th, 2021, the yellow seed is the cycle of awakening and ripening to our fullest potential. The wave spell is a prelude to the new dream spell year, the year of the yellow electric seed, commencing on July 26th, so get ready, Wayshowers. You are about to be jet propelled into your new mission. The yellow seed passage brings us through another 10-day gap journey, giving us a dynamic lifter, super fertilizer for our next rapid growth spurt. The huge growth cycle for humanity is also supported by Vesic passage that we are embarking on during the month of May. Today is day 8 in the blue monkey wave spell of magic, joy, bliss, play, merriment, and a return to innocence. Today we are integrating the magic and bliss through reflecting on the disharmonious patterns that are revealed and brought to light through the white mirror. Tone of creation, galactic tone 8 in the mental realm. Action, modeling, power, harmonize, essence, integrity. Galactic tone will influence much mental analysis today. Most important factor is that we model integrity in our thoughts, words, and actions. Are our intentions based on harmony through integrity of being? We need to reflect on the messages from Spirit and ensure that we are aligned in order to co-create more harmony in our world. Our plans need to be transparent and for the highest good of our community and planet. Them to hold up in these new energies. Our projects and business models will then serve as a model for others, following in our footsteps who hold the ideals of unity, peace, and harmony as a priority. At Tone 8, we have entered a new scale, and we are so proud. We just have to model ourselves for others. We have also mastered harmony at this stage. We are galactic, and don't we know it? So, beloveds, another very divine and precious day gifted to humanity as we commence this miraculous month of May. Allow the divine bliss to flow through you today. Sing, dance, channel, play instruments, write, draw, and allow the divine to animate your being, filling you with love, joy, and great magic. Today's question is, how can I harmonize the discordant reflections in order to integrate and model divine truth, divine bliss, and greater magic in my reality? Divine blessings for reflecting and modeling pure bliss, harmony, and joy through your divine creations. In Lakek ala Kin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 138, White, Galactic Mirror. The mantra, the code for today is, I harmonize in order to reflect. Modeling order, I seal the matrix of endlessness. With the galactic tone of integrity, I am guided by the power of Spirit. And with the power of your Holy Spirit, beloved beings of light, let us know in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below, the little bell to get notifications on future updates. As always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. 444 coming in, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to take the time to thank everyone that are supporting us in our mission. We rely on our monthly pledges on Patreon and our donations for our daily living expenses. I'd like to thank Divine Sistar of the Light, Kelly Sippos, for raising your pledge on Patreon. If you'd like to support our work and mission to help us continue to bring these transmissions to the world daily, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/prime-disclosure. I'd like to also thank Divine Brostar of the Light, Joel Baker, another donation today. Thank you, Brostar of the Light. You can also make a one-time donation at egolovecondor.com. Lastly, I'd like to thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors art business on Etsy. She added some more beautiful goddess totems and healing jewelry to her page, to her website. You can view these at lunagoddessart.com. We're now going to end today's transmissions with another powerful coded message from our Pleiadian bro stars and sisters of the light. Pleiades 1 messages, May 1st, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. MID plots continue to be cancelled. Nevic gatherings echoing highly. Innate wisdom expands. Magnetic fields expand. Magnetic angels arrive. Divine sovereignty expands. DNA is strengthened. Divine references keep coming. Lemurian pearls reverberate. Divine advisors approach. Mirroring of specific grid occurs. Elevating collections in progress. Island of integration being mapped. Projectors aimed and supported. 83% non-regressive. Crystal Fleet starts Phase 1. Download Han. 85% non-regressive. Temporarily end of transmission. Pleiades 1. Potentiating shamanic inheritances. From disclosurenews.it. So thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a beautiful and blessed Beltane ceremony. Have an amazing awakening month of May. and keep shining your lights brightly into the night. Living from your heart, being connected to all things in all realms and timelines, dimensions. And always remember, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And it is through the power of my mighty I Am presence that I fill my world with perfection this day and every day. And together we create a perfect world of eternal bliss consciousness. We call heaven on earth, the new earth, the new Jerusalem. Have a beautiful and blessed day, and make it the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.